If you are a frequent consumer of these 5 foods and food categories, you are destroying your gut. Stay tuned with me to find out what these foods are. Hi everyone, welcome to Simplify. My name is Nirupama. I am a PhD in food science and a certified nutrition coach. Along with making YouTube videos, I also offer personal health consultations. I will leave a link to my website in the description box in case you want to get in touch with me. I also have an announcement to make at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. Research has now proven the multifactorial roles that our gut plays in our body. Our gut helps us digest the foods that we eat. It helps produce nutrients from those foods. It regulates our immune system and our cholesterol metabolism. It affects the balance of hormones in our body. It affects our metabolic rate and therefore how much weight we gain or we lose. Our gut also affects our mood, our mental health, and our sleep patterns. And the ability of our gut to affect so many different factors of our health is thanks to these tiny little creatures residing in our gut known as the gut microbiome. Our gut has trillions of microbes that practically have a role to play in all our metabolic processes and all aspects of our health. These gut microbes are in a mutually beneficial relationship with the host, that is us humans. In return for all the different roles that these microbes play, they expect to be fed with good nutrition, that is amino acids, vitamins, minerals and fiber for their survival. As you can tell, the population of these gut microbes is hugely affected by the foods and the kind of foods that we consume. In my previous videos, I have extensively covered foods, probiotics and prebiotics that are great for your gut. I'll link those videos in the description box. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 specific food categories that are spoiling your gut and the beneficial microbes in your gut. If you are someone who eats or feeds your family or your children biscuits, please stop, because you are doing your and their gut a huge disfavor. No matter what the biscuit is labelled as, atta, maida, ragi, multigrain, low sugar, no sugar, doesn't matter. Please understand that there is nothing healthy about a biscuit. Biscuits are an ultra-processed food category that lack any nutrition whatsoever. They are usually high in sugar, cheap oils or fats, tons of additives and preservatives. If you're eating a biscuit because it has ragi in it, you're better to get your ragi in the form of a roti or a dosa. If you think your biscuit is healthy because it claims to be high fiber, you're better off getting your fiber from your vegetables as a sabzi or from your fruits. So please say no to biscuits today. Lot of us take fruit juices to be healthy, but if you look at the ingredients of a fruit juice, you will see sugar or glucose to be the second or the third ingredient, indicating that sugar forms a substantial component of fruit juices. Another ingredient in the fruit juice is a fruit concentrate, which sounds harmless, but it is basically concentrated fruit juice which is spiked with sugar, additives and preservatives to increase its shelf life. So fruit juice is basically a high sugar and zero fiber food. Such foods feed the bad or opportunistic pathogens in our gut. Over a period of time, this leads to increase in population of the bad microbes and erosion of the good microbes in the gut. Deep fried fast foods form an integral part of the snacking culture in our country, be it samosas, vada pavs, pakoras, gujiyas, jalebis, and the different kinds of fritters available across the country. It isn't a problem if you're consuming this once in a while and you're making these in smaller batches at home. But it becomes a problem when you are a regular consumer of deep fried foods, because deep fried foods pack an excessive amount of saturated fats in them. Saturated fats are known to lower the population of beneficial microbes, specifically lactic acid bacteria in our gut. The excessive fat from deep fried foods can also lead to a state of inflammation in the lining of our stomach and our intestine, and with increasing severity, this can lead to signs and symptoms of IBS, gastritis or colitis. Chocolates, candies, packaged confectioneries like tea cakes or cupcakes, pastries, all popular soft drinks, juice drinks, ice creams, sauces and condiments like barbecue sauce, pizza sauce, breakfast cereals, fruit jams and preserves, syrups like chocolate syrup or pancake syrup. If you consume 2 or more of these food products on a regular basis, you're probably overdosing on high fructose corn syrup or HFCS, and over a period of time, this is going to alter the composition of your gut microbiome. HFCS is a sweetener that has been sneaked into all these food products and beverages. This sweetener is currently replacing sugar or sucrose in the confectionery and beverage sector because of its advantage over sucrose in terms of texture, taste and cost. Excess HFCS consumption has been linked to gut alteration, which specifically includes reduced microbial diversity and increase in population of pro-inflammatory bacteria in the gut. This gut dysbiosis triggers a state of chronic low-grade inflammation in the gut, which over a period of time leads to metabolic disorders like insulin resistance and obesity. Artificial sweeteners have now gained popularity because of their reduced cost, low calorie count and perceived health benefits. Initially only recommended to diabetics, artificial sweeteners are now being rampantly used in food products like diet sodas, biscuits, sugar-free desserts, for giving the users a guilt-free experience of their favorite junk food. But research is now showing that overuse of artificial sweeteners causes a shift in the composition and functions of our gut microbiota. The alteration in the species of our gut microbes reduces our ability to tolerate glucose efficiently, and low glucose tolerance has been linked to obesity and insulin resistance in the long term. So if you think about it, artificial sweeteners are contributing to enhancing the epidemic that they were designed to fight initially. So please avoid excessive consumption of artificial sweeteners unless you have a medical reason to do so. So a quick recap of the 5 foods and food categories that are destroying and spoiling our gut microbiota. On number 1, we have biscuits. Number 2, fruit juices. Number 3, deep fried fast foods. Number 4, high fructose corn syrup containing foods, and number 5, artificial sweeteners. For the sake of your gut and the many vital roles that it plays, it is advisable to stay away from these foods and food categories as much as you can and limit the consumption to once in a while. Now coming to the announcement, I'll be conducting my first webinar on gut health on Saturday 13th of April from 4 to 5 p.m. IST. This will be a live webinar where I'll be diving deep into the world of our gut. I'll be talking about gut physiology, how our gut functions. We'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of our gut microbiome and the many different roles that these microbes play, why our gut might not be functioning to its best at times, and obviously some remedies and good habits to support the role of our gut. This will be a paid webinar and I'll be making available a recorded version of the webinar to those who can't make it live. If you are interested in registering for the webinar, I will leave a link for registration in the description box. I hope you found today's video useful. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and do let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care until then. Bye.